So I am trying to post more content there. But yeah, here are all of the links. Are the dark spots on the light blue resin just pigment spots? I'm not sure, Mouse. I'm not sure. I was looking at that earlier. I think what it is like whenever I was pouring it, I probably like poured it up to this point and then maybe like stopped or something and then poured again. But I'm thinking that's what it is. And I will need to maybe be a little more mindful of that. Like maybe next time after I pour the resin, I'll just take my popsicle stick and just kind of run through the whole line. And that way it kind of gets rid of those little spots or whatever. I don't think it's a deal breaker, but I wish obviously that those dark spots were not there. So we've got a few things that we need to learn on these for sure. But no, I don't think they're mica clumps. I think they're more like where I started pouring and stopped pouring. I think that's it, but it looks okay. It looks okay. We got to get better, but it's a starting point. Fly? Dude, did you see that fly just fly on here? We're having, I don't know what, like if the weather is right or because it rained earlier this week, but there are a lot of flies flying around the house. And just like in general in this area. So like cars on a racetrack? I can kind of see that, Mouse. That is kind of cool, actually. Yep. Yep. Neat. So the flies have come for the resin. No kidding, Junk. Get the hell out of here, flies, if you know what's good for you. But guys, thanks for being here tonight and for the week. Please stick around. Let me make sure that Cool Guy Club is on. Oh, they may not be on yet. Let me refresh. Not on just yet, so we can just hang out for a little bit longer. Maybe they're just setting up. I'll give them another like 10 minutes or so. And we'll just kind of shoot the shit for a little bit. So what do we have coming up, guys? So more of these charcuterie boards for sure. I'm also going to be making more of the segmented bowls. So the segmented wood bowls that I have made in the past. But we're going to try and do them a little different. We're going to try and make some new designs and try to make some new pattern stuff. This was more of a practice piece for both my table saw and just to test out a new design. But we're going to start to make some more of these, hopefully look a little cooler. So, oh, you're scared about tomorrow's Saki. Yeah, let's not forget about that. So let's go ahead and shout out Babe Ross one more time because Sasaki Woodworks, if things go to plan, Babe Ross has got a donation menu, I guess. And if she hits certain goals on her stream tomorrow, she's doing a 12-hour stream. I believe it starts at 9 a.m. Pacific, somewhere around then, 9 to 9. So 9 a.m. Pacific to 9 p.m. Pacific with Death Nuts at the end, and the amount of levels that she gets through will coordinate to how many levels of Death Nuts that they eat, and they being both Babe Ross and now Sasaki has agreed to do that too. So it's again, if you guys didn't see the Death Nut challenge that we did, it was absolutely brutal. Sasaki, myself, Worked Lettuce, and Calamity all did that. I think it was late. Was that late 2020? Holy cow, guys. How is it already like mid 2022? I don't know. Why do people keep doing the Death Nuts? Because I hate myself. Junk, I think what happened was Sasaki casually threw it. Maybe Babe Ross was like looking for like something to do during the stream. But I think Sasaki casually threw it out like, hey, you should do Death Nuts. And Babe Ross took him seriously and got some. And then Sasaki started to feel some regret. Let's look at that. Yeah, that was nuts, pun intended. If you haven't seen these Death Nuts, first of all, let's look at some Street Sharks real quick. Oh man. Yeah, this is straight nostalgia right here. And I used to have little characters of them and stuff. Oh, I forgot about this orange guy. Dang. Yeah, that's sick. The hammerhead too. Yep. Yep. But let's take a look here. If you haven't seen what these are, Let's look on Amazon because Amazon has some really good reviews. So there are 5 levels of spice, 5 levels of peanuts that get progressively hotter with spice, right? I do not have one tattooed on my butt. No, maybe I do. Maybe if I need to get out of something in the future, I'll just say that I took one for the team there. But going live in 5 sounds good. We'll hang around until then. But yeah, so we did the Death Nuts 2.0. They have released this new package here that you can see is the Death Nut 3.0. So new pepper blends, are featuring the 7-pot Primo. I'm sure that's not hot. New eco-friendly packaging. Nice. An all-new 2-player version. Look at you, Saki. You can try out the 2-player version. That's perfect. Lidar, I've got tattoos on the inside lining of my stomach that where those death nuts were passing through. It left like a streak.